I'm Pia, this is KiniNews. Government's withdrawal of its appeal on the Jolo Island case continues to spark outrage. Muslim groups gathered after Friday prayer today to make their voices heard.
Takbir!
Takbir! Takbir!
A group of 100 people gathered at the Selangor State Mosque after Friday prayer today. Organisers said it was a protest against the government's move to withdraw its appeal on the Jolo Island case. Under the scorching Malaysian sun, a past youth leader and Malay-Muslim NGO leaders took turns addressing the crowd. They called on Muslims to unite and defend their exclusive rights to use the word Allah. A large number of police personnel kept a close watch over the protest. Police had initially attempted to stop the gathering 5 minutes after it began at 2 p.m. However, Gerakan Pembela Ummah advisor Kamaruzaman Muhammad was heard negotiating with the police for an extension. He stated that they had gathered in peace and to defend the rights of Muslims. Among the groups represented include Perkasa, Gerakan Mahasiswa Islam Malaysia and Muslim Defenders Front, Pembela. On March 10, 2021, the High Court in Kuala Lumpur allowed a judicial review by Jill Ireland, a Melanau Christian who sought a declaration that she had the right to use the word Allah for religious and educational purposes. The government had initially appealed against the decision but gave notice on April 18th this year that it would no longer pursue the appeal.
Hide-and-seek world champion Jolo may want to take Cyprus off his list of places to hide. Fugitive financial low-tech Joe, or better known as Jolo, has had his Cypriot citizenship revoked. This is according to a report by the Cyprus Mail. A source told the Daily that the Cyprus cabinet made the decisions based on the recommendations of Interior Minister Nikos Nouris. The source added that the cabinet had not stripped any other persons of their citizenship. The Daily also cited the Cyprus news agency as saying that the decisions was taken after the Interior Ministry had received fresh information about law. This was after the Cyprus government in March concluded that there was sufficient evidence to revoke Low's citizenship. Low had been granted citizenship by Cyprus in 2015. He is the alleged mastermind behind the multi-billion MonMDB scandal and has been charged in absentia in US and Malaysian courts. Khairul Jamaluddin has called on PAS to give Coldplay a break and focus on more important issues.
Khairul Jamaluddin has advised PAS to drop its campaign against the upcoming Coldplay concert. The former UMNO youth chief also called on the Islamist Party to consider the economic benefits of the concert. Speaking on his Keluar Sekejap YouTube program with former UMNO information chief Sharil Hamdan, Khairul said if PAS did not want to watch Coldplay, don't go, that is all. Khairul said this when asked by Sharil for his thoughts on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's decision to welcome Coldplay to Malaysia. This was met by claims by PAS leaders that the band had an LGBT agenda. Anwar noted Coldplay's more prominent environmental campaign, including pledges to make its tours more climate-friendly and to lower their carbon footprint. Khairul said Malaysians were starving for concerts and if artists do not perform here, locals will head to neighbouring countries to watch performances. Meanwhile, Sharil questioned PAS for criticising Coldplay but kept mum when other major concerts were held when it was part of the federal government. Among others, top international acts such as Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber and Blackpink either performed or had their concerts approved in 2022.
Khairuddin Abu Hassan has described Anwar The Untold Story as a useless and nauseating film. He said the biopic, which documents Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's political journey, is aimed at slandering and tarnishing former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamed's image. Khairuddin added that the movie was made without research and contained a lot of misleading facts. He also questioned why the film was made by an Indonesian instead of a local. UMNO has been urged to face its rival PAS head-on and to distinguish religion from politics and reclaim lost support. Zaid Ibrahim says this will be the only way UMNO could suffocate PAS green wave. Former Minister Zaid Ibrahim has told UMNO to be bold in confronting PAS. He said PAS commands massive support among its voters, including the youth who cannot differentiate between religion and politics, and it is up to UMNO and BN to point out the differences. Zaid said voters in Kelantan dare not ask such questions to PAS, and even UMNO has no guts to engage in a debate with PAS on the matter. According to Zaid, this is because UMNO is afraid of being branded as going against Islam. Zaid elaborated that PAS is lucky it got registered as an organisation under British rule, and the British didn't know what an Islamic party was, so they just approved the registration. Now that UMNO is part of the coalition government in power, Zaid noted that it can urge the Register of Societies to compel PAS to change its name to separate Islam from its brand. He said from the beginning, UMNO had lost to PAS because they are riding on religion. In view of the upcoming state elections, he urged UMNO to be bolder in putting up solid arguments to counter the narrative spread by PAS. He said when the party tells voters that PAS is not Islam and makes sure the party does not use religion for political means, the voters will start coming back to UMNO.
Hadi Awang may soon find himself being questioned by cops in Bukit Aman after the IGP indicated that no one will be spared.
Cops will summon anyone involved to assist in investigations on reports lodged against past President Hadi Awang on several issues. This was told by Inspector General of Police Akril Sani Abdullah Sani after attending a high-tea sessions with the media at the Bukit Aman Police Headquarters yesterday.
Jika ada keperluan untuk melengkapkan siasatan, kita akan panggil mereka yang terlibat. Yang kita percayai akan ada penglibatan. Itu kita punya standard operating procedure kita dalam menyiasat kes-kes yang dilaporkan kepada pihak polis. Ya?
This comes after several reports were lodged by Harapan politicians on issues pertaining to Hadi's claims against non-Malays and non-Muslims. There were also reports lodged in connection with Hadi's statement that Perikatan Nasional and the opposition's bloc were making plans to topple the government led by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. Earlier, Sentul District Police Chief Beh Eng Lai said the force had received reports on the Hadi's claims on PN's attempt to oust the government. Beth said the probe will be conducted by Bukit Aman's Classified Crime Investigations Unit. However, the Marang MP has yet to be called in by the police for his statement to be recorded. Akril added that the police will not hesitate to take strict action against any party who tries to undermine the country's harmony by spewing insults against religion, race and royal institution.
Kedah Menteri Besar Omar Sanusi has apologized to Amanah leader Mahfuz Omar. Sanusi made the apology on his personal Facebook page, which was the same platform used to make the defamatory statement. The apology comes after the Kuala Lumpur High Court and later the Court of Appeal ruled that Sanusi had defamed Mahfuz and ordered him to apologize and pay 120,000 in damages and 10,000 in costs to Mahfuz. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news update. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Pia. Thanks for watching.